Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So this video is a little weird to talk about. It's a thing that people don't talk about very often, but I'm going to be talking about a deodorant I tried out and absolutely fallen in love with. Spoiler alert there. When I was getting into natural beauty, one of the things that I was really interested in changing out was my deodorant. So I'd actually been thinking about this for a while and had been looking at different natural deodorants, but I just hadn't found any that I loved because I had known, especially being a chemist, that having the aluminum in your deodorant is very, very bad, and especially with it being linked to breast cancer. And my mom had breast cancer, and so to me, that is something I really have to be careful about. I have to take extra precautions with things that are linked to breast cancer because it has happened in my family before, especially with my mother. And I tried out like one or two other natural ones, but they just really weren't doing it for me. And one of the things is I sweat a lot. It seems like my body, when it's supposed to produce something like oil or like sweat, it doesn't just do the normal amount of it. It's like, oh, we need to make these things, so let's just make an insane amount of it. Way more than you could ever possibly need, but that's okay, it'll be there anyway, just in case you need it. So my body does that with oil, and it also does that with sweat. So it has to be pretty good to kind of work for me. And I decided that fall was a good time to be trying it out because, you know, you're not as hot, you're not sweating as much. But not to say I don't sweat in the fall, I sweat all year round. The one I tried out was by Native Deodorant, and I really was not looking when I found this. I saw this on Pinterest as an ad on Pinterest. I was browsing around Pinterest, and I'm sure you do it too. And I saw this deodorant, and I clicked on the link and went to the website, and I'm like, oh, it's probably nothing. But the reviews were so amazing, and then I started reading about the founder, who was a chemist, and I was like, you're a chemist? I'm a chemist? All right, I trust you. So when I saw the founder was a chemist, I was like, well, I gotta try this. And one of the reasons I was really drawn to this was the reviews on this were amazing, first of all. I'd rarely seen that high of reviews. I think it was 4, almost 5 stars for the deodorant, which is crazy. And also, I looked at the ingredients and I was like, these are good ingredients. These are things I feel comfortable putting on. So let me try this. And I got the scent. Let me see what exactly. I got the lavender rose scent. I don't know why, that just sounded really good to me. And let me tell you, it smells amazing. And it is the scents in these, or at least in this one, I don't know how the other scents are, but the scent in this one it's a strong scent, but I like it. It's kind of like wearing perfume, you know? I don't have to worry about putting on some other smell to make myself smell good. Like, this smells great. And I also got really drawn to this because it was a stick. I don't know how you feel, but I don't want to be dealing with all these other like loopy things you gotta rub on. I wanted something that was a stick that I could just rub on under my arms and be good to go. So this met that requirement. And so let me tell you about this. So one of the things that's really unusual about this is that it actually has probiotics in it. So that was really unique, and I love probiotics. I think it's amazing. I think that a lot of our problems with our body is from having an imbalance of like probiotic bacteria in our gut, on our skin. So I was like, okay, that's awesome. And one of the things I think a lot of people have problems with when switching from traditional deodorants to natural deodorants is that we're used to the idea of an antiperspirant. An antiperspirant is a product that actually stops you from sweating. Those are the worst. The worst. They are worse than traditional deodorants. One of the things that's really important about sweating, it is your body's way of releasing toxins and of keeping you cool. So it's your body's natural way of dealing with the environment. And by blocking that, it's really not a good thing. Not something you want to be doing. So this is a deodorant. So all it does is it lets you sweat, but all it does is help to neutralize the odor. And let me tell you, I've been using this. I've smelled wonderful. I smell like lavender and rose all the time, but I do not have any smell from sweating. My husband agrees too. Like, I smell wonderful, maybe even better than when I use traditional deodorant. So it's pretty incredible. I don't have any bad smells at all. And also I like this product because it's very moisturizing under your arms. I know that sounds really weird, but it just feels really nice. It can be a little sticky if you get too much under your arms. You can kind of feel your armpits sticking together. I did that one day, but then I realized I'd put too much on and I kind of backed off a little bit, and then it was a much better. So if you do try this and it's a little sticky, I just back off the amount that you're putting on. But this, yes, this really does work and it smells great. I don't know why I had been using traditional deodorant. I really don't. After using this, I'm like, why is everybody not using this? Why are we using these other deodorants? And they have so many different scents too. That was the thing. Like, I got really excited. And they also have an unscented one. So if you do not want a scent or you're sensitive to scents, they have an unscented deodorant, which is really nice too. But they had so many different scents, like even ones that my husband was interested in. So kind of more manly scents. So I would definitely check this out. I think the original price was $12, but when I signed up for their mailing list, I got a coupon. And also if you subscribe, so by subscribing, they send you deodorant. Obviously you pay for it, but they send you deodorant like every month, every 2 months, however often you want it. And then that also has a discount. So I think it's a good deal. And I mean, there's quite a bit that comes in here. This is 2.65 ounces. Yes, I really love this. If you are struggling at finding a natural deodorant, you need to check this out. I have no interest in looking any further for a natural deodorant. I found this, I've landed on it, I love it. Enough said. So hopefully, I know this is kind of a weird video, a little personal, maybe more personal than you'd like, but maybe a little TMI. Anyway, hopefully you found this useful and maybe a little entertaining, and please be sure to check out some of my other videos and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this one, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!